It grows. Double down.
What's going on, ViJaGamers? It's the ViJaPlayer here, and today we're back with Destiny 2 weapon reviews. This is the first Is It Good? And today, it's going to be the pulse rifle, the Eystein. The Eystein? I'm going to call it the Einstein, because if you're using it, I'd say you're a pretty smart player, and you know what's going on. And if you're here from the old Destiny review videos, you would know that we always start off with the stats. As you can see, we start off with the impact. It's a little bit different this time around in Destiny 2. The impact of this particular weapon is actually, it's pretty high. It doesn't look real high, but it is it's a high impact pulse rifle. Throughout these reviews, we'll find out more about the differences in stats. This is like the first weapon that I actually took a look at. And as you can see, there was high range, really high range, and the stability is looking quite high up there as well. The handling could be a little bit faster, and the reload speed as well could be a little bit faster, but the slow gameplay of Destiny 2 actually works out for this weapon quite well, I think. And the rounds per minute, 320, I would have to say that's on the low side. Of course, there's probably going to be differences between hand cannons and pulse rifles. And the magazine holds 30, which is perfect, actually. I think that's a perfect amount. And we're going to get started with the perks now. High impact frame, slow firing, and high damage. I just said that before, and I'd say that holds true to this particular weapon. It's more accurate when stationary and aiming down sights. I would also have to agree with that. I really like this perk. You can't really pick a different one, but I really like that perk for this particular weapon. As you can see right here, I'm looking at some of the scopes. I believe that these scopes in Destiny 2 might be a little bit more useful. I'm not too sure. Not all the, like exotics don't even have a secondary scope or anything. Well, I guess they didn't in Destiny 1 as well. But I'm going with the iron sights. I really like it. It works well for all maps. And then we're going to move on to ricochet rounds. That's the one I'm using. As you can see, the accurized rounds takes down the stability. It gives you a little bit more range, but I feel like the ricochet rounds giving you added stability and is actually the best option right there. The ricochet, I haven't really found that to be quite useful. And of course, the last one, high impact reserves. Rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage. And actually, throughout this video, I didn't even know that this particular weapon had I want to call it glass half full, because in Destiny 1 that's what it was called. I forget what it, I honestly, I just read it to you guys and I totally forgot what it was called. But I'm just gonna call it glass half full. I can definitely see that coming in handy quite often with this particular weapon. I probably shouldn't have reloaded so often. Like I said, as I die from that sword, I don't know how we got ammo for it so quickly, but yeah, there's a sword of death, rather. But moving on to the question, is this gun good? And I believe this gun is quite good for the gameplay mechanics in Destiny 2. It's a slower game as compared to Destiny 1. I'd say Destiny 2 is quite slow in the whole in the PvP, in the Crucible. I'd say it's mainly slower. that's one way to put it. It's definitely slower. So I think that this particular pulse rifle is actually going to do fairly well throughout the Destiny 2 PvP experience, as long as you are keeping a fair range away from people. Obviously, as you can see right here, it does come in handy whether you're far range or close range, but I think the ideal range is going to be medium to far range. leaning more on the far range, especially seeing as how slow that this gun fires. As you can see right there, you see how slow it fired. I absolutely, well, maybe it was my shots, but I absolutely think that if it was at that range, if I think if it fired a little bit faster, I think I might have gotten that kill, but that person did have the drop on me, you know, just to say that. But right there, that kill. I hope this is all queued up in the end. When I put it all together, I hope this is all queued up. It should be, but as you can see, it does do some work at the close to medium ranges. But I prefer it at longer ranges, as long as your enemy doesn't have a lot of cover to run behind. I believe that this gun is going to do fairly well in the far range game. Medium range, as long as your shots are on point and you know what to do and how to assess the situation, assess and attack the situation, I think that you're going to do just fine even in close range. But if it's close range, I would try to have a grenade or a melee up ready to attack if you're real close. This gun, as I said, I believe this gun is pretty good. Now we're not very far into Destiny 2, so I really don't have too much of experience with any other guns. You know, this could be the best gun in the game. You know, it could be the best gun, and I wouldn't really know. All I know for sure right now, compared to all the other guns that I've played with, this one is very good pulse rifle. And it seems to me like all of the slower rate of fire pulse rifles do fairly well. There's the exotic pulse rifle that you can pick during the story, and that one is pretty good. I actually have it on right now, but I'm trying not to use it. I'm trying to use this one. It was actually a bad idea to have two slow rate of fire pulse rifles on. I would suggest, if you're running this particular pulse rifle, the Eystein, I would suggest having something a little bit faster rate of fire for those up close and personal engagements. Even if it's just like a shotgun, I think that will be I think that'll suffice enough as long as you pick up that ammo. But yeah, I suggest you guys pick this gun up for yourselves. There's no actual way to pick it up. I know that, but if you do get it, give it a look in the Crucible. Try it out. I prefer this gun in the survival game mode, in the competitive playlist. I think that's where this gun is really gonna shine. It's gonna shine in that playlist, the one where you're trying to play competitively. You're playing a little bit slower than normal. You don't want to die. You don't want to give people those lives. And I think that's where this thing is going to come in handy, at those longer ranges, like I said before. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like I said, I don't really have too much to go on. In comparisons with this gun to other guns, I haven't used very many guns in the Crucible, but this one, as it is a pretty solid gun. I'm not too keen on Destiny 2 Crucible as it is, so finding a gun that works for me, I think is good. And I think this one really worked for me. I have to go back into the Crucible and really test out some other guns and see if maybe a scout rifle, a full auto scout rifle would be better or something like that. But if you guys pick it up, go into the Crucible, give it a test run, let me know how you guys like it. There is no different roles, I don't believe that. I haven't seen a different role, and from what I'm hearing, like I said, I don't know for sure because the game is so early, and I don't know, I'm not the kind of person to go searching on the internet to find if everything that I hear is true or not. I just kind of take people's words for it because, they're good for it for the most part, the people that show up to the streams and whatnot. So, I don't think there's a different role for this gun. Perhaps if you do pick it up, and it's most likely going to be the same role as far as I know. Like I said, maybe you want to try out the other scope. I did not try out the other scope. Like I said, this scope on it, the iron sight scope, I guess that's what they call it, that thing is good enough and at any range, especially for all the maps. None of the maps are really big or anything like that. So I think this gun is going to serve you guys right if you use it in the Crucible. Like I said, pairing your gun with a different gun in the Crucible is going to be a lot more important in this game as compared to Destiny 1. So I would suggest, you know, putting on a submachine gun or just something with a little bit faster rate of fire. Maybe a full auto scout rifle, you know, would go pretty well. Especially if you're trying to get the people at a longer distance, you could just pull out a scout rifle, and scout rifles are pretty good at those longer ranges. So anyways, guys, this has been the ViJaPlayer. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, this more in-depth weapon review. Should I call it that? I don't know how in-depth it is, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. This gameplay is almost over. I am gonna add another gameplay in there. You know, I'm not gonna be talking during that one. It's going to be probably a little less exciting than this one. The games are not very, like I said, it's very slow-paced, Destiny 2, so the games might not be so exciting as compared to my Destiny 1 review videos, but either way, I hope you guys like them anyways, and I hope you guys give this video a like, and you know, definitely comment down below what you guys think. But anyways, that's it for my commentary and this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next Is It Good? This is the first one in the series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This has been the ViJaPlayer. Peace.
Take those zones, Guardian. Victory demands it. They have the lead, but the match isn't over. Enemy claimed Zone B. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. You're in the lead. Don't spend all that ammo in one place. Zone A lost. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Five minutes remaining. Zone B lost. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Your advantage grows. Stay strong. Zone C lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost. Zone B lost. You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. It's time, Guardian. Crush them. Three minutes left. Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. If you want it, this battle is yours. Take it! What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. Ikora would be proud of you, Warlock. Victory imminent. Zone C lost. Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. I could not ask for a better victory.